We are back this morning with Senator Bill Cassidy. Good to have you here in the studio with us. A lot going on, obviously, across the world with the coronavirus and some major impacts here in Louisiana as well. I want to start with the latest there in Washington. The House of Representatives passing a coronavirus relief bill that you guys will now vote on in the Senate. What is this bill about, and how is this going to help families here in Louisiana?
Yeah, so what the bill is about is how do you bring relief to families that are now struggling. So if your child's been let off from school and you're now at home with your child, how do you keep the income coming in? If your parent is sick, how do you take care of your parent? So we're trying to give some relief for that. Frankly, there's also going to be efforts to make sure that the employers are okay. If you're a restaurant and a bar and you've had to shut down your business for whatever reason, then by golly, you're going to need some sort of help making sure that you keep your doors open so that when all this is open, all this is over, you still can employ people. It's going to affect the individual, the family, businesses, all of us. That's what we're trying to address.
How unprecedented is this from a congressional aspect? You know, this isn't, it is a natural disaster, but it's different than, you know, the hurricanes that we deal with or any type of weather events that we deal with or any type of natural disasters in that regards. This is really unprecedented in terms of what we're seeing here.
It really is unprecedented. And I look around, the death rate in some cities is about 1%. But it's higher for folks who are a little bit older. We could have people who are in Congress who die from this. Now, it could be true in the legislature. It could be true among your circle of friends. I tell my wife, this is something where we will all know somebody who dies, or maybe know of somebody. But it won't be like someone across the world. It'll be someone in our community. This is an incredibly significant event.
And you obviously come at it from not only the lawmaker's point of view, but you're also a doctor yourself. With your medical expertise with this virus, you know, what should folks at home know?
Yeah, they should know. People say, is this different from the flu? Yes, it's different from the flu. As long as we've been alive, our bodies have been exposed to the flu. And so whenever we get a new flu virus, we have all these antibodies that crush it. The coronavirus, our bodies have not ever seen. In the millions of years humans have been alive, this has never infected humans. So this is a sucker punch to the immune system. It just goes past our defenses and it takes us down. And so it is going to be far worse than the flu. The older you are, the greater you are at risk. But even folks who are less than 40 can die from this. So be careful, social distance, wash your hands, wipe your surfaces, be careful.
And is there one important piece of information that you think folks at home need to know as we deal with this pandemic?
Social distance, social distance. And so here, ideally, we'd be a little bit further apart. And wipe down your surfaces, sneeze into your sleeve, get your flu shot. Do all those things that right now you're thinking, oh, it's a little paranoid. It's not paranoid. It's what we need to do now to save lives in a week.
Dr. Bill Cassidy, thank you for being here this morning with me. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Absolutely.